Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome to day one of Mrs. Disidore's Read Aloud for third grade. And for third grade, I'm going to be reading Superfudge right here. Okay, today is Monday, March 30th, and I will be posting two videos today. The first video will be an introduction of Superfudge. We're going to take a look at the front cover and learn more about this book by thinking about making our predictions, asking our questions, using our background knowledge to make connections. Okay, we have to start thinking before we even start reading. The second video is going to be me reading chapter 1. Okay, so let's get started with our introduction. Let's take a quick look at the front cover. The title is Superfudge. I don't really know what that means, but I do get some information from the illustration on the front cover. I definitely see a family. I see a mother, a father, a baby. I see the older brother, and I see this kid, who's probably a brother, I'm thinking, part of the family as well, but he seems pretty crazy. He's hanging from the letters. So that tells me that he's going to be a pretty funny character, a pretty silly character. Okay, there isn't any information on the back. Usually there's a short summary. However, when I look inside the book, there's some more information here. So let me read this to you, and then we'll stop to discuss our thoughts as well. Superfudge by Judy Blume. He knows a lot of big words, but he doesn't know where babies come from. He doesn't even know about the stork, but he plans to be a bird when he grows up. He's Superfudge, otherwise known as Farley Drexel Hatcher, and, according to his brother Peter, the biggest pain ever invented, among other things. As fans of Tales of a Fourth Grade Nothing already know, nothing is simple for Peter Hatcher, and he is far from overjoyed at the turn the family fortunes are taking. Just for openers, it looks as if Fudge will no longer be the baby of the family. And Peter will also be spending the 6th grade far from Central Park, Sheila Tubman, Jimmy Fargo, and Henry the doorman. He won't miss Sheila. But as Hatcher fans also know, bad news for Peter generally means good news for Judy Blume's readers, in the form of a very funny story. They will not be disappointed. Okay, so we know this is a funny book. I would definitely call this a humorous fiction or even a realistic fiction because it's a made-up story, but it could really happen, I think, about a family. A family who it seems like they might be moving. They live in New York, in the city, in Manhattan. I know that Peter is the older brother. And then we also have, they said here, let me look back, Fudge. They called this brother Fudge. And then there's also a new baby in the family. Uh-oh. We'll have to see what happens. I also know that there's also another book written by this author and with these same characters called Tales of the Fourth Grade Nothing. I unfortunately do not own that book and I do not have it. So I chose this book. So we don't really, if you know that book, then you know even more information about this family. You don't need to read that book in order to understand this one. Okay? So we definitely know it's about a family and this brother who is silly and his big brother thinks he's really super annoying. So we'll see what happens with this family, and I'm ready to laugh. So let me get on to my next video to read you chapter 1. Stay tuned.